Good morning. Welcome back to the quest. We are at a creek that is loaded with quartz. I mean, we're standing on quartz of every color. Got a little bit of a flow here that we're going to be able to dam up and use to run the sluice. Brought the sluice. People have mined this in the past and they have found gold here. Version of this whole deal. So a big old screen bottom on there I put on with washers. I drilled more holes and I used the horse feed bucket because they take more of a kicking around. They don't snap. They're softer plastic, some sort of different temper. Look at all this quartz. I'm at a spot where it's down to the clay and the bedrock and the roots, and I'm just going to kind of take the bottom gravels out of here and sort through it. There aren't a lot of heavy meanders here and I don't want to get lost in this big bank of stuff. So kind of sticking to the edges and digging in. First handful down the chute. Pretty happy with the flow there. And this is the first time I've used this mat since I did all the carving and modification. That's on one of these videos, gold mat modification. Used all kinds of different patterns in it. So we'll see what sticks, but I got my V going on and a pretty good flow. I wanted to run heavy because we got a lot of checking around to do. And I don't know exactly where the gold is going to be. So we're going to push a lot through here and then look for anything. And proof the stream. Black sand stacking up in there. That's a good sign. There's at least a lot of it. I mean, it's loaded. I don't know if the camera can pick out the color, but that's black, not tan at all. But it looks like huge crystals of black sand. I'm going to keep going. We're about halfway down the bucket here. And running it hot. down in there. That's from an entire sluice run. That's what I reduced that bucket into. And that's the point of it. So now we're going to put this in the pan and go through it and see if there's any color in it. This is all black sand. I'll show you one of my favorite things to see in my pan for a whole bunch of reasons. So I'm doing a little wash down now. I tilted my pan all into the deep end. I shook it down. I'm not going to show you that part. I'm doing a little swish to see if there's any gold at the back end, which, because I had it all tilted down, would be in that crevice. And you see what's showing up? Those are little lead ball shot from a shotgun. And what that means is that you've done your job. You've gotten to a low spot in this whole massive area. You figured out where some of the low heavies sit. You've run a good sluice load. I got that much black sand. Can you see that? That's about 70-80% black. And you got lead shot showing up in the back end. 4 of them in one pan. That means we caught that. So if there was gold there, because it's like 14 times heavier, it would be sitting there with it. And it might be. We're going to still clean out underneath here. But those are your indicator. They say, good job, you found where the gold would be. If you see us and there's not gold with us, there's probably not any fish in this hole. As an ambassador of the Gold Prospectors Association of America, I can show you on film once again. Miners are the ones pulling the heavy metals and the leads and mercuries and stuff out of the river. Well guys, I tell you what, there's nothing at the tail end of this. I don't know if you can see that in the sparkle. Beautiful little garnets. There's a lot of black sand. We found our little lead shot, and I found a little green gem. Don't drop me, Nate. I'll just film it. My fingers are so big. It's like a little milky citrine or something. They'll show up just like garnet. And yeah, so I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to do a couple more sluice runs, but I don't think you guys really need to see that. This will either be the end of the video, or it will be me continuing on as we strike a gold pocket. But pretty quick, I'm doing a 1 or 2 hour little survey on this creek, and wanted to bring you along with me for a piece of it, but not make a super long skunk out video. So thank you for joining me, and we'll either see you in a second or we'll see you next time. Thank you guys. That was crazy. That bald eagle was just swooping down, chasing all the ducks off the lake, and looked like he was going to eat a couple, and now he's up in that tree. There's actually 2 in this tree. I didn't see it at first. I just saw the one flying, and being crazy, I tried to pull over and get shots. Back around to the other side of the lake.